Carlo and his compatriot head off through the labyrinth winding tunnels.
We will follow, making very careful note of, how to get there and back.
Sure.
Yep.
After like sort of 5 minutes, you sort of descend another couple of levels, and you start seeing more and more of the people in sort of the gas masks, dust masks, so on. Sort of the ragged hides and clothing, all of them like armed. There are a few more who are you're starting to recognize as civilians, but they're clearly a minority down here. Before eventually you're led to, a roughly circular corridor leading to seats and stands around basically a hastily erected arena.
Fair enough.
There are a few figures loitering and hanging around, but there's no actual fight happening at the moment.
Oh.
I'll ask Carlo if there's like a schedule for fighting, or it's just as and when.
Pretty much seems to be like a mixture of both. Like for important holidays, there will be like scheduled fights. Apart from that, it's mostly, someone rocks into the arena, throws down a challenge.
Fair enough. Well, I'm always up for making a bit of money. Any chance of gambling on any of these fights? Like bookkeepers around or anything? Or...
He looks disapprovingly at you, but he does mention that whilst the Marauders themselves do not engage in frivolous vices, the locals do, as it is sort of like their only entertainment slash, ray of hope and a way to pass the time.
Yeah, I realise it's not most befitting for someone like me, but got to keep the money flow somehow. Work's sometimes hard to find.
Carlo looks slightly disapproving, but he doesn't actually comment or anything about it. Just sort of accept nods.
Yeah, so it's more. I'm also accepting that Andy probably shouldn't be gambling as a guardsman, but
Well, you're technically ex-guardsman, so it's forgivable for you.
Exactly. Yeah, I will thank him then, or for him and his friend, a throne each for their troubles.
Carlo accepts it with a thankful nod. His friend sort of just takes the throne, pockets it, gets kicked in the shins, makes sure to nod his thanks as well.
That guy is having a bad day.
He really is, but he's also being kind of a dick.
True.
And yeah, I will bid them farewell, and we can have a look around. Thank them again, and yeah.
Right, so Char's going to look around for anyone that seems like they might be some sort of like authority in the area, like somebody who might possibly organise things or otherwise manage the arena itself.
Okay, sure. How do you want to do this? Look around, ask the NPCs you just had, so you don't have to roll.
Oh no! Talk to someone new.
Talk to someone of a completely different species.
Interpretive Dan.
Speak to a Xenos in the lair of the Penitent Penal Legion. Yeah.
A bit before they bugger off to wherever the fuck they'll bugger off to.
Mm-hmm.
And inquire as to if they have any idea when the next fight would be on, etc., etc.
Carlo sort of thinks, strokes his chin, and goes, well, the next scheduled fight would probably be on in a month or two. It's for the regiment's feast day. It's one of the major holidays.
Right.
I mean, but unplanned fights could happen today, could happen tomorrow. Depends what someone's mood strikes them as. It's why there's always, like, some people hanging around the arena, because you never know.
Fair enough. As I sure if there's anyone in particular, keep an eye out for, like, fight-wise.
The two Marauders sort of share a look and go, there are 2 or 3 personalities of note when it comes, to the arena. I mean, it sort of depends what you specifically want. And they look at you for more information.
Sure. How would one go about finding these personalities?
You could walk into the middle of the ring and call them out.
Shaw points out she'd need to know what to call out.
Ah, right, yes.
Oi, you. That kind of works usually.
It's a little bit
Oi, you,
general.
nondescript person.
Yeah.
Well, you can kind of throw down like an open gauntlet if you want. Then whoever feels like facing you and, whatever sort of details or limitations you place upon the fight. Within reason, of course, like they can't obviously be mounted combat because they don't have any freaking animals.
Oh, man.
Ride
I
the
wanted to
backs of
hire an
cats.
animal.
Ride the backs of cats.
Should I ask what if she's got something to prove?
If she has something to prove,
Hmm.
like you just want to show off or something?
Pretty much.
Would it...
Yeah, quiet G, you're not here.
Just hear Georgie shouting.
I know, right?
Going,
Oh my
"Oh."
gosh. In that case, I'm going to go loot while you guys do this.
Hang on. Now I need to see if there's a nickname generator.
Satan.
I hope it comes up with something really, really stupid like, I don't know, Barry the Butcher or something.
No, we have... Well, the first one is the tank, who I actually do have a picture for.
I swear to God, if you put the fucking Left 4 Dead tank, I'll just be like, what?
If it's Krieg again.
No.
Suddenly your life is Krieg.
Just no.
Hang on, is this the guy we're up against? You're talking about?
No.
Okay. Kind of zoned out since I wasn't there.
Okay, if you look under NPCs,
Rachel?
under miscellaneous and Shipfall, you'll see them there. So he quickly names them for you, and these guys are obviously Rodalo the champion, Hazo the tank, and Bucko the mad dog.
Righty-ho.
Hey, dog.
Righto, sure. Thanks them for this, all these little bits of information.
Mm-hmm.
And she slips off before her luck runs out, and she goes and hides back next to Anya before
Okay.
somebody punches her, because she's very small.
Okay.
But no, she's not fucking small. She's really tall. She's just skinny.
She's fragile.
What else was she?
She's 100. It's in fucking centimeters, which means literally nothing to me. I have to fucking convert her fucking height every time. She is 5'9", so she's sort of Georgie height.
She's taller than Anya then.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. I did the
Just, but-
fucking scaling images for this. I
Yes,
should
it's
know.
true.
Not to hand. But yeah, she is. Anya, I think, is the shortest of the group. Because Cadis is a fucking Amazon.
Yeah, Anya's 5'8".
Josie.
Yeah, Shah and Rosa are the same height. Then Anya's a little bit shorter, and then there's just Cadis. All the way up there.
Mm.
Okay. In the meantime, while you two are going through the arena and the tour, Rosa and Cadis, what the hell are you doing?
Oh! Hello!
I assumed we were looking for information too, but obviously those guys fucked off, so...
Well, I'm not going to stop you looking.
I think we failed our search. I think that was the point.
You notice that Shah and Anya are missing.
Those fuckers ditched us. God damn it.
I just look at you and just go, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's go see your guy.
That's a long walk. If they come back, that is a bad idea.
But I
That
say, it will serve them fucking right for making us wait.
Don't worry. I've got a plan, right? Master Johnson, we're going to take him there. It's going to be great. Tomorrow.
Oh god.
It's going to be great.
Oh no.
So yeah. Is there anything of interest, like any shops of interest that we can spot? Like anything with interesting knickknacks or
We see anything
armor?
that interests us, yes.
There's a lot of shops all around, so basically, tell me what you want, you can probably find something to do with it.
Some armor might be nice if it's for cheap. So
Yeah, go find the old lady.
I'm
find
not
out what
finding the old lady, and that's like fuck up my role.
Looking around for like an armor shop? Sure.
I don't know what you want to look for, Rosa, but yeah.
Well, do you want to look? Do you want to ask?
I'll ask the closest. Well, I'll just grab somebody walking by and be like, "Hey, do you know where like the nearest armor shop is?"
Okay. You just grab a random passerby. They look slightly alarmed.
She grabs a really frail man who dies in her hands of fright.
It's hard to tell under like the layers of hide and clothing, but from deep within the hood, they sort of just like point shakily at one of the stores, like one of the just behind the junction you're at.
I pat their shoulder. Cheers. Then I go towards the armory.
Okay, the figure immediately scurries away.
Go into the armory, I guess.
Okay, you walk in. It seems to be like it used to be some sort of little bunk room, and then like all the beds were sort of like the mattresses were torn off and converted into quick shelves, and there's like crates and stuff all over the place.
Do I see a store person?
Yes.
So that I'm following, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, there is a young man behind like a basically what looks like a pile of piled mattresses.
Interesting place. I would like to look around at just the armor in general, see what they've got going.
There's nothing really sort of like it's all sealed, but there's like labels and stuff around.
Right. Okay, so I guess I go up to the shopkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, hey there.
He like looks up at you and goes, "Hello."
Hey,
Just bemused.
This towering woman with glow-in-the-dark tattoos.
so, you sell armor. I'm looking for some armor. What you got? What's good?
Sure. We have a nice selection of little like bits and pieces. But give me a second. I need to find the freaking the entry in the rulebook now.
I'll ask him. Also, what's your name, by the way?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yes!
Okay, hang on. 144, so I can actually find the fucking armor pack thing for you. And then we can get...
It'd be rude to not to know his
Well
name.
done, G. Well done. Found it.
He just goes, hi, my name is Senol.
Is there anything within arm's reach?
What do you mean there's arms? Also, you've gone very quiet.
As in, is there anything small, knick-knack, like equipment that is just...
No, it's, like, as I said, it's all sort of, like...
Or is it just all large suits of armour?
No, it's all sort of sealed away in crates.
So yeah, firstly, would you have anything that would fit me? And secondly, obviously, it all comes down to price.
He again, like, looks you over, sort of like, I'm sure we can find something? Just, we might need to make a few adjustments, or you can do those yourself. But,
Alright.
I'm sure we can do something?
Let's see what you got first, shall we?
Yeah, that's probably best. By the way, you're just gonna get this reaction from everyone, because you're fucking, like, towering over most people.
That's fine. I'm amused.
People are like, are you part Space Marine? The fuck?
Secret Space Marine.
Shit. Thought it was a myth.
Well, people think Space Marines in general are a myth. The fuck you think's they're gonna do?
They're a well-known myth, though, aren't they?
What, Space Marines?
Yeah.
They're a vague myth. They're not exactly what you'd call, Okay, okay, so just as a... He gives you sort of the inventory, and basically what's on offer is mostly the primitive armor in the rulebook.
And what would that give me in terms of stats?
Anything from AP 1, 2, 3, 5, or 6.
Ooh. And what's the price ranges for the higher level one?
Beyond you.
Yeah.
He has, like, one suit of Xenohide armor that was, like... It's basically just a relic of the store, because no one's ever been able to afford it.
Ah, okay.
So it's kind of like the symbol of the store. I mean, it's here, you can buy it, but if you ever have that much money, he pretty much packs up shop and retires.
Right.
But it's made of all, like, chitin and, like, bony armor plates.
What about the stuff that's like 3, 4 AP type
The
stuff?
3 is actually basically, like, chainmail coat.
Right.
That, like, it's literally just chainmail. It covers your arms, your body, your legs.
Right.
So it's like a tunic.
Okay.
And then there's, like, heavy leather.
Alright, and what's the price ranges on those two?
The chainmail will cost about... Yeah, it's relatively simple to make here, so it's about 50 thrones.
Is he actually showing her these things, like one boat?
No, he's telling her.
I'm like, jump up and just like nip over to the side as well, interested in this.
The Grok's hides are actually 60.
What, the leather?
The heavier leather, yeah.
And how
Ooh,
much is
60.
that? Armor?
That's 60 thrones for the heavy leather. It covers your body. It's basically a bit like a, like a sleeveless jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So it only covers your body, but it's lighter than the chainmail.
How much is the armor?
This is all armor.
Yeah, but how much is it worth in armor?
Oh, it's 3.
Like stat?
3 points for the heavy leather.
Just...
And then 4 for The chainmail?
Nope, 3 for the chainmail.
Oh,
How much does
okay.
that cover?
The chainmail covers arm, body, and legs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because it's like a tunic.
So the one that's more expensive
Yes, because
is less in many ways.
Yes, because it weighs less, and it also doesn't faintly clink every time you move.
Okay, what is the actual physical crunch difference in terms of stats?
None.
Like skills. So there's almost no benefit for going for the more expensive one in crunch.
Officially, no.
Are you going to dick us over it?
I might throw in some minor modifiers, like I don't think you can exactly sneak easily in chainmail without preparation. Also, it's metal, as opposed to leather. Make your own conclusion.
Oh no, magnets.
For fuck's sake. How do they work?
No, let's stick someone to one and find out.
In that case, I offer to buy one of the chainmail ones because if I'm going to need it, I'm probably going to be happy I have it.
Okay. You're buying the chain coat, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 50 thrones then.
Done it.
Okay, he sort of leads you over to one of the crates, quickly, pushes his fingers up against the scanner. It beeps, opens up, and, he lets you pick out a chain coat from there.
Awesome. I pick one that's my own size.
Keep in mind, this is primitive armor.
What was the other types?
Well, this is all they have here. There are other types in Crunch, is flak, mesh, and carapace, and power.
Well, bear in mind I'm not actually going to be able to get any of the others until later. I might as well.
Well, don't forget, primitive armor only gives you full protection against primitive weapons. Against
Such as?
axes, swords, muskets, bows. If someone shoots you with a bolt pistol, you're getting half your AP from that.
Okay, and that's my body, arms and legs.
Yes.
It's still worth more than having literally nothing, like I was.
Yes.
So I'm just going to put +4 in everything on my sheet.
+3.
I thought it's +4.
Nope, chain code is 3.
What's the other one?
The Grox hides are also +3.
You said...
I said 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6.
Right, sorry, I got confused.
By the way, just because I know you want to know, the 5 is they only have like 1 or 2 complete suits. That's actually full plate mail.
Oh, fire.
Like proper medieval knight style.
Yeah, no.
But that does cover your entire body.
I take it do you carry a backpack, Caddis?
No.
Oh.
I don't do I carry a backpack?
I enjoy how suspicious that sounded. You carry a backpack? No.
I mean, I'm gonna ask Lucas, do I carry a backpack? Because I don't.
Do you want to?
Well, you're a guardsman, so you might have your infantry backpack.
Just as a general,
I might have.
as a general rule, you just something to carry your shit around. You can have one of those.
Alright, I'll have something that will carry my shit around.
I just look at you with just puppy eyes. This is heavy. Please,
Wear it then. You bought it.
please.
That's like armor does tend to work better worn than in someone's bag.
Yeah.
Okay, I ask him, do you have a changing room?
He sort of just looks at you and it's like, it's chainmail. You just wear it on top. It's not like it's a body glove or anything.
And I just go, okay, okay, take my coat off, put it on, put my coat back on top of it.
I facepalm saying nobleness.
He sort of looks at Rosa like, wait, noble?
I just about, Lady Rosa at your service.
Ah.
She's not that noble.
He looks slightly crestfallen that he couldn't price gauge you.
I'm having the problem of I kind of want to get the leather armor, but that would be most of my cash. I only have 82.
I would have rather gone for leather, but there's no reason to go for leather. There's literally no reason.
Aside from
Why would I?
stealth.
Well, hang on. It's...
I don't see a reason why in game they would say, well, do you want to pay 10 extra for nothing?
It's an availability thing.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Like in real life,
Yeah.
some things would be...
It's a lot more common than the chain.
Okay, if that is the only difference, then fair enough.
And it covers less, so...
Yeah, fair.
Wait, it covers less than train.
Yes, it only covers your body.
But
leather.
it costs more.
Yeah.
Alright.
And it's the same armor value, which is why I said the only reason I would go for leather is if he is going to dick us by I move silently, and he goes, that's a minus modifier because of your chain. If you're going to do that, Lucas, I'm picking leather.
Well, no, like if you
Hence why I asked now before buying it.
if you get some duct tape and tape it down so it's not hanging loose, because I'm assuming you've seen chainmail.
Yeah, I'm probably going to wear like a suit over it if I want to be stealthy.
Yeah, but, I mean, like you know how like it sleeves hang loose and they slightly rattle as you move and that kind of stuff. Yeah. If you take steps to avoid that, that's fine. And like don't worry, it's not shiny. It's a bit like covered in. It's a bit rusty here and there.
Good. I'll get it adapted later. It's fine.
And chainmail covers everywhere, right?
Arms, body, and legs. Because it kind of comes down to your knees.
All right.
So in Georgia, it comes down to a mid-stomach.
Yeah. Shut up. All right. I'll take one of those chainmails as well.
Okay.
I don't suppose there's any chance you could knock the price down for me, could you? Help a friend out.
He warily eyes you and goes, "No."
Come on.
Face palms.
I want to see Georgie's barring technique in real life now.
It probably is. All right. I mean, you can't hurt for trying.
There are other people who would happily pay the full price. So
I know you can't hurt me for trying. Okay, I'm gonna pop down 50. 50 was
50
it?
thrones, and it's AP 3.
So I have 32 left. All right.
Considers tries to use the batch as a noble to get the price down, but has already paid, so doesn't want to bother.
Oh, I'm a noble. It's like, oh no, it's 100 then.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
I
Yeah, fair enough.
have like no.
Like he already is like very sad because you just managed to buy it before he could price gauge you, and now he's like, if I try to price gauge you now, the big scary lady might hit me in the head with a stick.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much. To be fair, I could say that would be a good reason to get the price down, but it's a stall.
At which point I'd be like, roll intimidate.
Yeah, until I've learned that as an actual trait, then I'm not going to try that.
Also, don't try to intimidate the fucking shopkeeper. He'll click a button underneath his fucking desk, and then the guards will turn up.
Do you really think there's big buttons down in this place? Jeez.
There are mattresses here, dude.
Like, this is literally a converted bunkhouse from when the ship crashed. That's why these, like, fossilized mattresses make up the counter.
I'm going to thank him for, thanks for your service. I'm sure we may or may not be back, and I'll leave it at that.
Bye? And he just watches you go.
Laters! Yeah.
You're both now clad out in, well, similar-looking suits of chain.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have some furs. I always have some furs. I hope I have some furs. I'm going to have stolen some furs from their ship if they have any.
I feel slightly more protected now.
So, yeah, I guess we're waiting around.
Please write down that your armor is primitive.
Okay, primitive. I'll just put chainmail for now, but I'll put primitive.
Because that's an actual thing that's important.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we're gonna I'm gonna wait around that sign that was our meeting point and hope that the other fuckers turn up.
Okay, we'll cut back to Anya and Shah.
Rachel. I've realised that my drawing of Shah is somewhat like my mental image of myself, which is slightly alarming, but never mind. Oh, what do?
I thought Shard's vaguely based on you anyway, so that kind of makes sense.
Self-conscious basings. Oh shit, no. But right, Shah has relayed the names that she got and stuff to Anya, because she fails to see completely why she should hang on to this knowledge, because she's planning to pass it on to Curtis anyway. Because, yeah, she's not going to fucking fight anyone, because she's a fucking wispy little psycho. And it's like, well, yes, I could arguably duel somebody with my mind. I feel that would probably be frowned upon, particularly given recent experiences.
Yes, it's gone well so far for you.
Yeah, it really has.
I'm going to suggest we head back and try and find Tweedledee and Stephen.
Oh, thanks.
Thing one and thing
Thank
two.
you for not finishing that sentence the other way.
I mean, out of both of us, you would be the dumb one.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't you have the lowest intelligence in the group?
I won't talk anymore if we start doing this. If
So
we
your
start
intelligence
getting
is as high as you can.
Wow.
Oh, shots fired.
just fine. Oh, fine, darling. We'll see how you do in future.
I found the fucking arena.
Yep, and Shah
Where's my
found out
book?
who you need to yell at.
Moving on drastically. Lucas, help.
Towards my fucking North sword.
So you two are heading back up to the meeting point?
Yep.
We are.
Okay.
Indeed.
Time passes, and you've reconvened underneath a red sign.
I've got my arms folded and I'm tapping my foot restlessly.
You notice that since you left them, they seem to be a bit more laden down.
Well, the fuck are you two gone medieval?
The only shit they've got, man.
I was just like, seriously, what millennia have you visited?
You can't really tell on mine because I'm wearing a greatcoat over it. Well, like military trench coat sort of thing.
The 1600s called, they want their armor back.
That was definitely not in character. 1600 M42.
Please tell me that you guys know where the fuck we need to go.
Yeah, unlike you
Yeah.
two who are apparently shopping, we found the arena,
Hey, if I'm
and
gonna
we
be
found
fighting,
how to find it.
Yeah.
Good. Would you like to lead the way?
Would you not like to know the information first?
And like,
You
okay,
can
you should
walk
leave
and
it
fine.
talk.
Okay, what did you find?
We found the arena. We found out that the well, we can gamble on you for a start, so I'm doing that later on. Fights aren't scheduled for the most part unless there's a special occasion. If you want to fight him, Cadis, you walk into the centre of the arena and you shout his name.
I can do
You
that.
call him out.
Did you find out his name?
We did.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm currently racking my memory because fucking D20 won't scroll down.
That's it. What
There he
is it?
He's trying to scroll down, Roll20 isn't working. It's under NPCs, miscellaneous.
There you go. Chrome was lagging. It's fine. And your blue screens and then reboots. His name is Rodallo, the champion.
Rodallo. Interesting name.
There's a couple of others as well, but I think that's probably the one that you want.
Yes.
Did you
Oh,
find
for fuck's sake.
Did you find anything more than his name about fighting style? Anything?
They sheepishly look at each other. Didn't think it was important.
Also, we're not the ones
fine.
fighting him.
Oh,
Fine.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Like, that's fine. You can call out your own conditions,
Yeah.
so it shouldn't matter that much.
Bear
You'll
in
be
mind,
fine. Play to your strength.
regardless of how they may look, that is a loyal Imperial Legion, devoted to the Emperor. They have honour. They will accept your terms.
Alright.
Accidentally just made Anya really goth in this drawing.
Yeah, she is not goth.
Yeah, I know she's not. But yeah.
Would you
She's
like
not
to...
quite rave like Georgie is, but
Just
you
got
know.
the mental image now of just like Rob in Kiss makeup.
Alright.
Yes, I am the Australian Gene Simmons. You've caught me.
Or Shipfall.
Alright, so would you like to lead the way to this arena then?
If you're ready to go, then
Well,
yeah.
I actually have some fucking armor now. God.
Shah just does the, we've got a badass in here fucking meme.
Suddenly,
It's just
the
like,
older Grass
hey.
Tyson. What?
Hey,
Just-
you mock me, I will throw you in that ring.
She's like, yeah, I'm not mocking you. But okay, let's go towards the ring. Fine, unless you still want to visit your little friend.
Oh, we'll visit him. Don't worry.
Okay, alright, let's go then.
I'd rather sound more like a threat than something. Yes, we'll visit him, and we'll visit him soon, damn it.
He's my friend, man. So heading
Yeah,
to the arena.
we'll lead the way back down to the arena again.
Yep, you make your ways down to the arena. Nothing of interest happens on the way.
Yay.
Damn it, I was hoping to meet 15 NPCs.
Crazy old
Really,
lady.
No.
There haven't been any servos around, has there?
Servitors, you mean?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
I hope there's a lot
servos
of servos, because that's probably how the doors work here.
Servitors. There hasn't been any servitors around, right?
God damn it.
Fucking bloody post-traumatic servitor disorders affecting Georgie again.
Fucking- They make me twitch, man.
So, what are you guys doing?
Oh, I thought you were doing
No,
something.
I'm literally waiting for you dorks.
Okay. Seeing as we're now here then, so who's the champion? Can you point him out? Oh.
He's not around. You just jump in there and you yell shit.
You challenge him, and someone will bring him to you.
I'd like to at least gauge what the fuck he looks like. God damn it, you guys.
I slap Cadus on the shoulder, just pull out one of the stims and go, and just put it in her hand and go, inject yourself with this before the fight.
You giving me another one? What's up?
I replaced it. It just, if you get knocked out, it'll keep you up.
Shall I
Just a
going to
bonus of
politely
them.
suggest that she uses it before she gets in the arena, possibly?
That's what I said.
Or at least does it
Before the fight.
stealthily?
No.
Do it before the fight.
I'm
Just
gonna
before
do
the
this with honor, alright? If I'm gonna beat him, I'm gonna freaking beat him with my own skills. I appreciate the concern.
An honourable fall is a fall nonetheless.
Yeah, well. I mean, I'm happy to fight you if you want. See how far honor goes.
I just look at you and just go,
Another one for the book.
you think like I would fight you in a head-on-head battle. I'd slit your throat in the night.
Charlotte just looks at her like, that's a bit fucking harsh.
Just like,
Teamwork!
I would like to see you try.
Just like, this
You'd be
fucking
asleep.
escalated quickly.
what would you wouldn't.
From my world, you need to be prepared even when you're sleeping. Alright?
Hilariously, crunch-wise, she's not wrong.
My people sleep rough. Alright. So I guess seeing as you fucktards haven't got any information for me, I've got to go in there and call them out, right?
Well, if you hadn't been shopping, you could have found out yourself.
Yeah, but I
Is there, a
thought you were
popcorn,
shopping.
is there a popcorn stand?
God damn it. I wish we'd gone see Opie now. God damn it. Fuck these guys.
Yeah, sure, there's a random little snack food stand, but it's the guy who runs it is kind of just, like, chilling on the seats.
Alright, I'm gonna pass my guns over to Rosa. I'm actually gonna shove them to Rosa. Hold my guns, please.
Bitch, hold my
I
handbag.
accept. Yeah, bitch, I'm home.
And like anything that would, you know.
And I just hold your gun, just like, this is
My
the
guns,
biggest gun
I'll pass
I've ever held
pass
in
you
my life.
my last gun, my pistol clip, and my arrows, my bow and arrows. I throw them at you. I'll look after them. Give her a stern look.
Back in seat, just like, oh god, this is heavy.
So I'm gonna have just my axe and my my wok.
People notice this, and you can see people sort of taking an interest in what's going on.
And I walk into the middle of the ring, I guess.
Okay, you jump down into the arena.
Walk in purposefully. I walk into the center, smack my axe against the shield a couple of times.
You mean the
Almighty
walk.
walk.
Oh, mighty champion! Rodaldo, is it?
You accidentally summoned his shitty little brother. Like, oh, fuck.
Fucking Rod?
You summoned Rod.
Get down here. No, I said Rod. Short for Rodaldo,
You
alright?
summoned my colleague from work. What are you doing, man? Don't
like
be Rod, I'll be
Most
sorry.
dramatic
Fucking
challenge ever.
Fucking, I want to summon their champion. I'm really like,
Someone's like, you see one of the people sort of perk up and run off, probably to summon him, while someone else stands up and calls down. And why should the champion answer you?
well, why the fuck shouldn't he?
'Cause he's the champion. Why should he answer a challenge from some no-name rat?
Well, I don't see it. Should there be any harm? If I'm a no-name rap, I should be an easy defeat, right?
He shouldn't even get out of his bed for you.
Well, I'm more than happy to fight you as well, but I would much rather...
Perfect, I'll take that. And he jumps down.
On the condition, no guns, no ranged weapons.
He cricks his neck from side to side. Works for me. Any other terms?
Oh god.
Can I find a bookie before you start?
What does he look like, by the way? God fucking damn it.
Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. You have challenged Bocco the Mad Dog.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Georgie has challenged a Primarch, knowing her luck.
Oh no, and a wild Lumen Russ appears.
God damn it. Why the fuck do I have to fight 2 people? God damn it. I'm gonna be like, no items. No.
Fox only, no items, final destination.
This is a brawl, melee only, no items, no ranged weapons. It's either surrender or knockout
He
for the win.
he tilts his head to the side and goes, "Curious times, but nothing wrong with the basics. All right. When you want it."
Oh shit, this is happening.
Oh dear.
Shit. Does he have any weapons on him?
He hasn't drawn any yet.
Just stands up, walks over, and puts my hand out for his gun.
Doesn't have one.
Just puts my hand up to the side and just like puts it just like, really?
He sort of looks at you and goes, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, sure, I'll grace you. You can hold my coat." And he shrugs his coat off and throws it at you.
I laugh.
Throws it to the ground in disgust.
He's got like a light flak jacket, bare arms, and like a harness with like 2 basically like fighting knives in it on his back.
I laugh and I say, I like you. I like your style.
He just sort of grins at you.
Uh,
Always nice to see someone who appreciates classic.
Alright, so I guess it's on, right? It's happening.
I'm still trying to find a booking. What are my odds on Shaft? Not Shaft.
There's like a ripple, and slowly people are starting to come in. Bucko sort of just claps his hands together. Yeah, it's customary to give people some time to gather. So,
Alright.
do your preparations. But, just for the peanut gallery, restate your terms.
What, right now, or do I have to wait
No,
until...
no.
I'll wait till we gather, or...
Okay. Well, no, just say it now, and I'll actually write it down this time.
Oh, okay. My terms are... Traditional brawl, even. This is a melee fight, no items, no weapons.
No weapons?
No ranged weapons, sorry. No ranged weapons.
Just like fist fight. Okay, we can do that, but Jesus,
Yeah.
it'll take a while.
I was tempted to, but no. Yeah, no ranged weapons, no items, so like no stones or anything. First to knock out or call surrender or call mercy, you know.
Okay.
First to surrender will be knocked out, wins.
Okay. So be it. So people start to slowly gather. There's a little bit of hubbub because, you know, you're Outlanders who have come down and thrown down a challenge directly to the champion, so there's a bit of a crowd coming up. You know, they see there's going to be like a warm-up fight with, you know, you versus Bucko, and they're like, oh, this will be fun. As, you know, everyone sort of trickles in, Bucko sort of goes to one side of the arena, you know, just sketches out a rough aquila in the sand and kneels down and prays at it.
Alright. Well, I don't know if I'd have any tradition. I'm just going to be like flexing out my muscles, you know, getting stretched, get ready, loosening
Get
up.
naked.
He's
Not
playing-
getting fucking naked.
He's playing next to it. Is it bad? My first reaction would be kick him in the face while he's down.
Hey, this is an honourable fight, man. Jeez,
He never
we're
said the
prepping.
word honourable in the title.
There are people, you know, there's like the sort of low murmuring, and you've got like, you know, people getting worked up because it's like, hey, there's actually a fight today. Sweet, might be interesting to see. You know, that kind of thing. The snack vendor is actually doing his job. There's like a little sound of like, basically like little muted trumpets. Like a muted trumpet sound, and everyone's like slightly hushed as 2 figures enter and approach and sit down at what's kind of like like a little box.
Yeah.
You know, the VIP area.
Can you see like the sky, or is this all indoors and stuff?
This is all indoors.
Yeah. Okay.
There's like a big halogen lamp, you know, overhead that illuminates everything, but that's about it.
I'm just gonna like take a moment, you know, think about home and honor and shit, you know,
Okay.
because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Home and honour and shit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know, I'm just channeling their warrior ways, you know, channeling just, yeah.
And hang on, just because I know something's gonna happen, Rosa, are you fucking with his coat?
I threw it on the floor
Fair enough.
and stepped away from it back to look after her shit.
You got a few black looks for that, and someone, went down, grabbed the coat, and put it and respectfully actually draped it over the back of one of the chairs and flipped you off.
If I noticed that, even I would shake my
Yeah.
head.
You threw the sodding thing at me. I don't give a shit.
Okay, you all set?
Yeah, I guess.
You sound so sure. I love it.
Knowing my roles tonight, it's gonna go shit. Alright. Oh, good.
To be fair, combat we're at least better at. It's like, yeah, it's...
I'm gonna point out Georgia died twice.
I've only died once. I got knocked out. I've only died once. Rosa died the other time.
Yeah.
I've died once, thank you.
Exactly. We've died once each.
I'm
With
so
the
proud of you guys.
With the Death Sisters.
Yeah.
It's fine. You have medieval armor now against, guns.
No, I said no. This is no gunfight, alright?
I mean, in general.
So,
Okay. The sort of quiet, muted murmuring is hushed as one of the figures in one of the boxes sort of gestures, and there is the whole reverent hush before they start stomping their feet, working themselves up into a good mood. There's some cheers, and you hear a voice call out. It goes, "Tonight we have an Outland challenger, calling out the champion, but Bucko will not let such an affront slide to his pride. So, if the Outlander wins this bout, she will face our glorious champion. Or will the Mad Dog rack up another victory? In the light of may the Emperor guide your blades." And Bucko stands up, does a salute to the box, and wipes out the Aquila with a sweep of his foot and adopts a fighting stance.
oh god.
The Dark Heresy role-playing game is copyright of Fantasy Flight Games and Games Workshop. Warhammer 40,000 and its associated trademarks are all property of Games Workshop. Opening and ending themes were created by Evolutioneer of Fiverr.com. This has been the Tritone Gambit, a Dark Heresy fan production.